conclusion of Master Spy, CBS Sunday.
You get many vagrants in these cars?
Homeless, mostly. It was a fad for kids to jump the trains a while back, but that died out when folks realized how dangerous it can be. That's why I was surprised to see your 3 teenagers. Firebug sent out the girls ahead of him while he distracted my dog with some food. Craig?
Looks like they were camping out here.
Oh. Look at this place. Filthy. Oh, loose.
You have any idea which way they took off?
No, like I said, it was dark. I didn't see a car. My buddy at the gas station on the interstate said that he might have seen them heading south.
Did he say what they were driving?
Yeah, an old VW. Now, from what my friend told me, I'd say that they were heading for the Maryland state line.
Then our tour of the country continued.
Next stop, Maryland.
What I wouldn't give to sleep in a real bed tonight. And hey, remember showers? I can just feel the hot water on me. I can smell the soap. I haven't even conditioned my hair.
Allison, why is it you think things are so much worse for you than they are for everyone else?
Don't start, you two, please.
I was just saying.
Yeah, we know what you were just saying. I'll see what I can do about getting us a place to stay.
What is this thing?
You really don't know who this is?
Well, yeah, duh, I can see it's a turtle.
Not just any turtle, it's Testudo, the terrapin. And Terp for short, it's the college mascot. All our teams are named after it.
Well, excuse me, I guess I don't get out much. You call your sports teams the Terps?
Hey, don't knock it. We're all Division I, you know? Basketball, football, lacrosse.
Like she said, she doesn't get out much.
Not even to rub Testudo's nose for good luck before an exam?
Yeah, I don't do exams.
Hey, you look familiar. You live on campus?
No, I live in a house off campus.
Which one?
Liberty House.
Really? That's amazing. What a coincidence. I'm in that house at the University of Chicago. Is it cool if me and my 2 friends crash on your floor tonight?
There's no such thing as Liberty House at the University of Chicago.
You're sure there is?
Well, my brother goes there, I'd know. What's with you guys?
Let's just cut to the chase, okay? We're on the run because Aaron here was accused of a crime he didn't commit, so the cops are after him. So it's been like eons since we've had a shower or a comfortable place to sleep.
Oh, yeah. You're the Oakdale 3, right?
Yeah, we're the Oakdale 3. You think you can hook us up with a place to stay?
We can't really afford to pay you anything.
Or maybe there's something we can do in return.
As a matter of fact, there is something you can do. Come with me.
Aha!
Last thing I ever thought I'd do is agree with Marshall Travers.
You think he's right about this?
Look, I don't want to sound unsupportive, but I really do not like the idea of you defending Paul Ryan in a murder case. I was hoping that you would take a break before you took on another job.
And let Marshall think that I'm taking his advice? Advice that was meant to scare me off or put me in my place? I don't think so.
Now, Marshall obviously doesn't want to face you in court for a second time. He probably figured he got lucky with the Barbara Ryan trial.
Fine, I know that you hate to say no to a challenge, but you have been a bundle of nerves. You weren't this wound up when you were trying to put Stenbeck away.
I didn't expect Paul to be denied bail, but that's just a stumbling block. I can handle it.
So you're not going to take Ben's advice any more than I would?
No, I'm sorry, gentlemen. I'm on this case, and I have every intention of winning.
Fine. Your mind is set on it. I will do my best to be supportive. That doesn't mean I'm not going to worry about you.
Has he always been this overprotective? You should have seen the way he went after Marshall in the courtroom the other day.
The man was out of line. He put his hands on my woman.
Wait a minute, he put his hands on you?
He got a little overheated when he was trying to make his point.
I don't care what he got. He better check himself before I do it for him. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me one second. Let me get that.
Oh, there's a lot of testosterone flying around this room.
No, my brother thinks the same way I do. Sometimes people like Travers need to be checked.
Okay, listen, I have a request. I need for you to let me handle this my way. Okay, now there may be a lot of mudslinging, a lot of name-calling during this trial, and I want to keep it to a minimum. So if you could refrain from giving Marshall a smack-down, beat-down for the time moment, I'd appreciate it.
Fine. If you really believe that you can handle this, I believe in you. I will do my best to stay on the sidelines.
Thank you.
But if I think that somebody is trying to hurt you, I'm not going to stand by and let you get hurt, Jessica. I can't do that.
I know. I don't want you to get hurt either, Ben. I would do anything to avoid that. But sometimes it's just not in our power to stop bad things from happening.
Excuse me, Isaac, call me paranoid, but does this sound like somebody is trying to prepare me for something that I really don't want to know?
Don't ask me. Ask the somebody.
Aren't you going to open the gate?
He stays in there, and you stay out here. That's how it works.
Are you okay?
Well, I could use some sleep. You ever listen to a Neil Diamond medley performed by two drunks all night?
I'm so sorry, Paul. You shouldn't be in here more than one day. You should at least be out on bail.
You know what? Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm starting to have my doubts about your mother's abilities.
Oh, come on, Paul. Please don't give up on her. You have no idea how much this case means to her.
Oh, that's comforting.
No, I'm serious. She's totally committed, and she's going to win. You can count on it.
You know what? I am sick and tired of counting on other people. You know what? At this point, I'm through trusting anyone.
Even me? Look, let me do something for you. Let me be your eyes and your ears.
No, you've done too much already.
What does that mean?
A dramatic little scene in the courtroom with James. You should know by now how dangerous he is, how dangerous it is to get involved with him. And yet you basically threw down a gauntlet.
Well, doesn't that prove I'm willing to take that risk if it means helping you?
Well, tell me something, Bonnie. When did we become such good friends?
I don't know. But you shouldn't be asking questions like that. I mean, you can use all the friends you can get.
Well, thanks. But I can't accept your help. I have enough to handle without worrying about what might happen to you. So the best thing you could do for me is turn around and walk out of here.
Well, like the man said, you're in there and I'm out here. Can you really afford to refuse
Bonnie,
my
I
help?
cannot accept your help. Now leave. Get out.
Paul, just shut up and listen. Just take a look at this and then decide whether or not you want me out of your hair.
Kitchen floors, countertops, stovetop sinks, refrigerators, bathroom walls, tiles, tubs, toilets, faucets, even showers. Just pour on Mr. Clean and dissolve that dirt away. Make your partner Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean's the simple way. Mr. Clean cleans your whole house and everything that's in it. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
I use Herbal Essences shampoo. Oh, that smells good. You see, I'm into herbs and botanicals like angelica and marigold to revitalize. Oh, naturally, of course. Every hair on my head.
Herbal Essences, a totally organic experience.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is what I go through every morning.
Introducing Tampax Pearl, the extraordinary new tampon that's superior to the plastic most of you use today. That's because Tampax Pearl has a smooth plastic applicator for more comfort, a totally new shape that expands widthwise to fit your unique form, even an absorbent braid for better protection. So break out of the ordinary. Tampax Pearl, as extraordinary as you are.
Dating was made for the young. Throw on any old thing and you look great. 2 children and 20 years later, it's not quite so easy. In between hair, makeup, and math, the shirt that's supposed to match the blue in my skirt now matches the ketchup on their fries.
For clothes that need to be washed in cold water, there's a new Tide. Quick dissolving Tide. It's tougher on stains in any temperature, even cold. So clothes look great.
Is it okay to kiss on the first date? I better ask my daughter.
New quick dissolving Tide.
Where is your mother?
Shopping.
She's at the JCPenney Saturday one-day only sale. Huge savings of 20 to 60% store-wide. Plus, extra special doorbuster deals before noon.
It's all inside.
JCPenney.
Healthy Choice introduces mixed grills. Tender grilled chicken with seared-in flavor, tangy barbecue dipping sauce, and crisp vegetables. Everything you love about a grilled meal without the grill. New mixed grills from Healthy Choice.
It's a full-service show, Dave!
Dave?
Dave is your friend.
The first name, Dave. In late-night television.
Your name comes up all the time.
The latest person kicked off Survivor tomorrow on The Early Show.
What is that?
According to what you told the police, you saw your father dressed in a vampire costume on the night Brandy was killed, right?
Yes, we know this, Bonnie.
Okay, well, who's going to miss a giant vampire walking around the Lakeview? Someone had to see him.
In case you haven't noticed, witnesses are pretty hard to come by in this particular case.
Just open the envelope, please.
Where'd you get this?
Courtesy Lucinda Walsh.
I don't understand.
Well, Miss Walsh gave me this photo, and then I scanned it into my computer and added the blood-sucking touches myself.
What? Bonnie, what the hell good is a doctor photo gonna do me?
Did your father look like this on the night of Halloween, yes or no, Paul?
It's close.
Well, good. That's all I need to get started to ask anyone if they saw him. All we need is just one person to verify they saw James at the Lakeview dressed like this on the night in question, right?
It's a start.
And then we prove that your father set you up to shoot Brandy by putting her in the same costume he was wearing.
Don't make it sound so easy.
Look, I'll tell you what happened.
Bonnie! Be careful. I don't want Isaac coming down here and kicking my butt for getting you involved.
I got myself involved.
But most of all, watch out for my father. If he finds out what you're doing,
Do me a favor, Paul. Don't go writing my eulogy. No one's going to be visiting my gravestone anytime soon.
Okay, so let's hear it. Are you preparing me for some bad news, or am I reading too much into this?
Isaac, what do you do with him when he gets insecure?
You know, I don't know. I'll let you two handle it. I've got problems on my own.
Hey, you got that right.
Just work it out. Certainly would hate to see you two get your wires crossed. That'd be a shame.
You know, kind of joking. Kind of. I do have insecurities like anybody else, but try not to let them get the best of me.
Well, good, because I don't want you to have any doubt about our relationship.
Good. Then for the record, tell me that I have nothing to be concerned about.
All I'm saying is that, you know, I don't know where this trial's gonna go, and I'm prepared to handle whatever comes, but it could be unpleasant.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is that if I forget to tell you how precious you are to me over the next few weeks and how much I do adore you, then forgive me, okay, in advance.
I adore you too. From now on, you turn off the cell phone before we kiss. Rules.
Okay. Jessica Griffin.
Ms. Griffin,
Yes, how can I help you?
can you talk?
No, this isn't a good time, I'm afraid.
Then we need to make time. It's urgent.
Can you hold on a moment? This is going to take a minute.
You know what? That's fine. I need to call the hospital.
Okay. What do you want? And this better be strictly professional.
It's about Paul. If you want to do right by his case, you'll come down to the police station right now. I have something that might make you happy. Professionally speaking, of course.
Fine.
And Jessica, I can play along, but don't fool yourself into believing that things can ever be purely professional between us again. Because you couldn't be more wrong.
Can't thank you enough for letting me stay with you.
That's all right. Forget it. That spare room needed a little life in it anyway.
Well, I'm just so happy not to be alone and to get a good night's sleep for the first time in weeks.
Terrific. That's good. Just don't get too comfortable with the arrangement, okay?
Oh, I see. Just when I think I'm walking back into the warm embrace of a time-honored friendship, you already tell me that your arms are tired?
Oh, it's just that I guess I'm not really that used to having a roommate, you know? Particularly a roommate with this much baggage.
Okay, I get the picture.
I'm not about to throw you out on the street, believe you me. I think you should stay until you straighten out your life, if that's at all possible.
I hope it is. It'll be a dream come true.
Well, then we must make it a reality, eh? Here you are. It's a card key. Key card, whatever. So you can come and go as you please, all right? I won't always be there to answer the doorbell. I do have a job, you know?
Okay. I'll try not to get in the way.
Oh, well, what a pleasant surprise. Good doctor. How's life treating you, John?
It was treating me pretty good until you showed up. What do you want, Jimmy?
Well, I couldn't help but notice the classic scene of a man giving a woman his house key, which is very touching, maybe even romantic. Except in this particular case, the woman happens to be my wife. Any thoughts on that, Mrs. Stenbeck?
Do you know watermelon starts with W? You know there's ice in the Arctic.
With Casey the Kinderbot, kids discover the joy of learning.
The letter T. Tita turtle.
There's over 40 skills to master.
Great job!
Plus additional cartridges, so the learning never ends. Good night.
Adios, amigos.
Casey the Kinderbot, only from Fisher-Price. Oh, the possibilities.
Ready for your holiday portraits? They're only $7.99 a sheet at Sears Portrait Studio. Sears, where else?
Even with osteoarthritis, these arms still have a way with the ladies. These legs hardly miss a beat. And these hands. Oh, these hands haven't lost their touch. Celebrate. There's Celebrex. Just one Celebrex lasts 24 hours and provides strong arthritis pain relief. People with aspirin-sensitive asthma or allergic reactions due to aspirin or other arthritis medicines or certain drugs called sulfonamide should not take Celebrex. In rare cases, serious stomach problems such as bleeding can occur without warning. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems. Ask your doctor to find out if prescription Celebrex is right for you and call 1-888-CELEBREX. Celebrex for strong 24-hour relief of arthritis pain.
Hey, don't forget your Pop-Tarts. Great. Got my toaster strudel? Got to go.
No wonder kids prefer the taste of Pillsbury Toaster Strudel. It's got layers of flaky crust, juicy fruit filling, and do-it-yourself icing.
So where do all your Pop-Tarts go?
Something better just popped up in your grocer's freezer.
Pillsbury Toaster Strudel.
At Kia, we challenged ourselves to create the perfect midsize SUV. So we loaded the new Sorento with standard features, included a powerful V6, added dual front and side curtain airbags, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. But the greatest challenge was to make it affordable. So we hog-tied our accountant, threw him in a closet, and priced it under 20 grand.
Introducing the Sorento from Kia. Make every mile count.
The David's Bridal $99 sale is held over. Select gowns are $99, plus every other gown reduced $50 to $300. And take advantage of our special financing offer. Call for your appointment, 1-800-399-BRIDE.
And this is my girlfriend, Carol.
Hi. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, cool, whatever. This isn't awful long over to a hot shower.
And Carol's the captain of her Ultimate Frisbee Club.
Are they named after the turtles, too?
No, hares, you know, like rabbits. We're Bad Hair Day.
You've got to be kidding me.
Aaron offered to help us out.
I'm sure he'll be great.
So, what do you need me to do?
I just want you to drum up a little enthusiasm for our Ultimate Frisbee game.
Like a cheerleader?
Yeah, a regular guy got sick. Hey, Kevin, can you bring Aaron the costume?
Costume. No sweat. Come on.
You play Ultimate?
I used to, at my boarding school.
Can you play today?
Oh, I guess so.
Awesome. Most of our players have that cold that's going around, so we're short a few players.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I guess it's just us then. Let's go.
No, wait, I can play. I'm not feeling that bad.
Awesome. You've never played Ultimate Frisbee before, have you?
It's a Frisbee. You just throw it around. What's the big deal? What is that? A giant rabbit?
Excuse me, a little respect. This is the bad hair himself.
Aaron, is that you under there? Can you breathe under there? Yeah, Aaron, say something so you know you're not being smothered to death.
Ma'am, it's like a million degrees in here.
Put your head back on. You spoil the illusion.
Right. Someone might not think I'm really a rabbit.
Yeah. Well, you make an adorable bunny. Yeah, you and Bugs.
Hey, you guys, come on. Let's go.
This friend of yours at the gas station, did he actually talk to the kids?
No, he just watched which way they went when they left.
Did he say what they were doing there?
They weren't buying gas. Used the facilities and took off.
All right, thanks. Listen, you call me if you hear anything else, okay?
Will do. Thanks.
What's that?
It's lip balm. Kind Lucy uses. Did you ever think they'd be on the run this long? They'd be this desperate, huh?
No.
She's auctioned off her jacket for pocket money. How long can they last?
Ben, I need to get down to the police station.
Something else wrong?
It's just business with Paul's case.
Oh, so did Margot have good news or bad news?
Well, we'll have to see. You have to get back to the hospital?
Yeah, no, I just found out I have to meet with the family of a patient.
Okay.
Okay. I'll see you later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always put on perfume before rushing off to the police station?
Just freshening up? Have you heard of a thing called female vanity?
I have, but all the times I've known you, Jessica, when you tear out on business, you never cared what you look like. You're too busy.
Well, that's when I was a prosecutor. Now I have to forge a new reputation. Paul's my first private client, and if I want there to be more, then I have to put my best foot forward. Gotta go. See you later.
I don't like what you're implying, James. My friendship with John is none of your concern and none of your business.
Barbara, you know, you don't owe this guy any explanations at all. You're not welcome here, Jimmy.
Really? Why don't we just be open with one another, John? I mean, you and I are both men of the world. I know how things are. I know how an old flame can burn again. especially considering, how to put this, especially considering the painful history that you and Barbara share. I think we should just all be adults here.
Boy, I can hardly wait to hear what your definition of an adult is.
No use to be coy about it, Dixon. Let's just be honest with one another.
You want honesty? You want complete disclosure? Yes, well, then I guess I should tell you what Barbara and I have been doing all night long. We've been making love like there would be no tomorrow. Isn't that right, darling?
Swinging from the chandelier, no doubt.
You know, when you get in these habits, they're very tough to break.
John, please don't give away all of our secrets, all right? James, I'm sorry, but you wanted honesty.
Yes, well, thank you so much for that. It's certainly been a lot of fun. But if you don't mind, I'd like a few private moments with my wife.
Listen
Doctor.
to me.
It's okay, John.
You're an inspiration, Jimmy. I'm gonna go steal a newspaper.
I don't know why I suddenly feel like throwing up. But of course, I mean, but listen, your private life is your business.
Oh, you're willing to share me. How thoroughly modern.
Well, darling, our marriage is hardly what one would call conventional. But on the other hand, carrying on with John Dixon is not the surest way to help our son. In fact, if you're not real careful, it could cause him a world of problems.
Where is your mother?
Shopping.
She's at the JCPenney Saturday one-day only sale. Huge savings of 20 to 60% store-wide. Plus, extra special doorbuster deals before noon.
It's all inside.
JCPenney.
Think all disposable plates are the same? When it comes to the heat of a microwave, Dixie has the strength to handle it. No wonder Hefty recommends limited microwave use. Dixie, any tougher, and it wouldn't be disposable.
Hi, this is Christy Brinkley. Getting gorgeous is serious business. That's why there's Little Tyke's Tenderheart Talking Vanity.
Hi, it's time to get ready.
The right shade of lipstick on your nose is critical. And choosing a polish for your dog's pedicure can be tricky.
That color would look great with your outfit.
Remember to focus. And never leave the house without a smile. Little Tykes for the way kids really play. Tenderheart Talking Vanity comes with all the fun you see here.
Batteries not included. Some adult assembly required.
Mama keeps colors bright in a new way. Mama's got the magic Clorox 2.
New Clorox 2 removes tougher stains than ever before. Like Clorox Bleach removes stains from whites.
Brand new magic Clorox 2.
Pepperidge Farm Milano cookies. Rich chocolate. Exquisite cookies. He can put the kids to bed. Eventually. Pepperidge Farm. Never have an ordinary day.
Bob, this side works, but this side doesn't.
When kids are sick, they have their own way of telling you what's wrong.
Mom, I think my voice has a horse.
And you know the way to make them feel better. You give them Triaminic. Triaminic's the one with targeted relief. Different formulas to zero in on exactly what they have. From sore throats to fevers, from colds to coughs.
Mom, the horse is gone.
You're right on target with Triaminic.
A touch of
When your skin is perfectly soft and perfectly fresh, it's perfectly comfortable. Lever 2000 Moisture Response with Vitamin E. Its moisturizer goes where you need extra attention, so you can get the perfect clean for all your 2000 parts.
And now, try new Lever 2000 Moisture Response with aloe vera. Survivor tonight. Messages from home will bring some castaways joy.
I wish you were here.
And others to tears.
I love you, sweetie.
But now, clues from their personal lives could be used against them.
This guy doesn't need the money. That'd be enough to vote him off.
In the ultimate Survivor Showdown. The tribe has spoken. Survivor, CBS tonight. LA's most dangerous criminal is back on the streets
How did you get this number?
and out for revenge. We will find him. Daddy's back. Robbery Homicide Division, CBS Friday.
During Empire's half-off carpet sale, I'm cutting prices in half on all our best stain-resistant carpets. 50% off. That's a lot of cutting for a lot of savings. We'll bring samples to your home so you can choose your carpet where you use your carpet. And we'll install next day, complete with padding, with no payments till 2004. Empire's half-off sale. Big price cuts mean big savings.
800-588-2300 Empire.
When Pauline first came into Jenny Craig, she said,
I know I have to lose weight, but I'll tell you right now, I'm not about to turn my life upside down, count any points, or live on carrot juice. I lost 40 pounds with Jenny Craig.
we designed a program completely tailored to Pauline. Flexible, easy, a lot of personal support from me.
And no carrot juice. Jenny Craig, it works.
Call today for Jenny Craig's holiday special. Join now for just $6 per week, plus the cost of food. Call 1-800-JENNY20.
The smartest new cleaning idea isn't another mop. It's new Spick and Span Everyday Floor Touch-Up Spray. In between mopping, simply spray, wipe those little messes away, and you won't have to mop so often. New Spick and Span Floor Touch-Up Spray keeps floors clean in between moppings.
Area hospitals on terror alert. The details at 4:30.
Any winner Sean Hayes is Jerry Lewis. Martin and Lewis, CBS, November 24th.
I am not carrying on with John. He is merely a very good friend.
You should understand one thing, Barbara. Dixon's in no position to help our son. You are the only person in the world that can make Paul's legal problems just disappear. You simply agree to go away with me and live with me as my wife. But after seeing you cozy up to Dixon, even if it was for show, it seems like you're not seriously considering my offer, which is sad.
I can't go away with you. You know that. Even if I were insane enough to want to, I couldn't. I have a son lying in the hospital fighting for his life. I'm not going to leave him.
Our life is full of difficult choices, Barbara. I certainly do not envy your position, having to choose the welfare of one son over another. I just sincerely hope that nothing worse happens to either one of your boys.
Meaning what?
Oh, I see the good doctor has returned. I think I've made my point, my dear. The choice is yours. John? What's that all about?
I couldn't possibly explain. I have to get out of here. I want to see Will.
Barbara, listen to...
Thanks for meeting with me. Now, you both were working on the night of Jack Snyder's wedding to Carly Tinney, right?
It was Halloween.
This may seem obvious, but do you remember seeing anyone walking around in a costume that evening?
Some people were having a costume party in their penthouse. It's the Mandelbaums. Right. Only most of them came in through the back entrance. There's a private elevator there.
Do you recall seeing anyone who looked like this?
Maybe. There was a big crowd here for that party. He could have been here. It's hard to say.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. If you can remember anything at all, please give me a call.
Hi, Ms. McKechnie?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Greg Porter, the events manager. You wanted to see me?
Oh, yes, Mr. Porter, please have a seat.
Thank you.
Maybe you can help me. I am looking for someone. A man. I believe he was here on the night Jack Snyder married Carly Tinney.
Sure, what's the man's name?
Actually, all I have is a picture.
Yeah, I think I remember him.
You do? You do? Where did he go? Where'd you see him? When did he come in?
Well, that wedding was to be canceled at the last minute. When I finally got the call to go ahead with the preparations, that man wandered into the dining room.
Did he say anything to you?
Well, I assumed he was lost. There was a costume party on the penthouse floor. I just figured that's where he wanted to go, so I sent him up. Was that a mistake?
No. No, not at all. Mr. Porter, would you be willing to testify that you saw this man dressed like this on Halloween night?
I suppose. You're not with the cops, are you? I mean, I already told them everything I saw the night that poor woman was murdered.
No. No, I just needed to verify that you can recognize this man.
Well, there were a couple of Draculas out that evening. But this one was... There was something about him. More real than the others.
Figures. Thank you so much. You've been a great help. I will definitely be in touch.
Miss Griffin?
Yeah.
Here's the toxicology report on Paul Ryan. Detective Hughes thought you might be interested.
Thanks. I think I just caught a break.
It's weird seeing you work for the other side, but best of luck.
Thank you. All right, I can work with this.
Don't get too happy about that report.
Why not? It's good for my case.
If you step into the interrogation room, I'll tell you why it's not.
Now, if you were defending Paul Ryan, you'd be loving this. But since you're not, I can only assume that what's in this report scares the hell out of you.
That's not why I'm ready to cut a deal.
A deal? The state's ready to play ball, but it has nothing to do with the fact that what's in this report weakens your case. Now, how does that work?
I'm prepared to drop the charges from murder 1 to voluntary manslaughter.
Manslaughter?
If your client's a good boy, he gets out in 3 years.
That's not a deal. Forget it.
If you were still in this office, I'd get exactly what I'm giving you, maybe even less. Take the offer.
Paul Ryan is not going to serve 1 hour in jail. This toxicology report proves that my client was drugged on the night of the murder.
No. That report shows that he had drugs in his system.
And Paul believed that...
Yes. But how did he get the drugs in his system to start with?
Oh, please. You're not suggesting that he took something intentionally.
Jessica, if I can establish that he's taken as much as an aspirin in his life, I'll blow your case right out of the water. You have nothing, so let's be reasonable. Take the deal. Avoid going to trial, and avoid embarrassing yourself when you lose.
Oh, well. Where did all this concern come from all of a sudden? Weren't you the man who said he would do whatever he had to do to take me down?
I spoke out of turn on that.
Didn't seem that way. You made it perfectly clear that you were too busy being James Stenbeck's personal Mr. Fix-It to care about anybody else.
I regret saying that. I hated every word that came out of my mouth.
Too late.
Don't say that. You know damn well I care about what happens to you.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? Can you honestly feel me standing this close to you and say it doesn't matter?
Mom, you don't seem to enjoy stuff anymore. Remember what a blast we used to have?
Honey, you're so anxious, fidgety all the time. That's just not like you.
Ben, lately you can't seem to concentrate. You were always so focused. Yep.
John, you're so sad lately. Remember how we used to laugh all the time?
If you've experienced some of these symptoms of depression nearly every day for at least 2 weeks, a chemical imbalance could be to blame. Now there's Paxil CR, a time-release tablet. The CR means controlled release for continuous relief, so it's with you throughout your day. Prescription Paxil CR is not for everyone. People taking MAOIs or thiouridazine should not take Paxil CR. Tell your doctor what medicines you're taking. Side effects may include nausea, diarrhea, constipation, dizziness, sweating, tremor, sexual side effects, injury, yawn, abnormal vision, or sleepiness. Don't stop taking Paxil CR before talking to your doctor.
It's nice to see him smile again.
Oh, there's Carlina. She's the perfect employee. She has never taken a single sick day. Ever. Last week, all of Small Appliances was out with a nasty cold, but not Carlina.
What's Carlina's secret? Tylenol Cold Severe Congestion. It provides triple action nasal, chest, and head relief.
Attention, the October employee of the month, Carlina.
Tylenol Cold, now available in new day-night packs.
Uno.
tradition. Every year, my mom would make her green bean casserole with Campbell's soup. Today, I make it, just like her. We love it. That'll never change. Kind of like my Aunt Ida's hair.
Enjoy the tradition with Campbell's.
Victoria's Secret Fashion Show on CBS, Wednesday, November 20th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central.
CBS Thursday will keep you guessing. Big-time boxing is in town.
People flock to Vegas for a fight.
And all hell is breaking loose in the ring. Dead boxer. And on the streets.
Gang member.
And that's just the beginning.
Smash and grab.
Right.
Welcome to Fight Night.
Don't miss a knockout CSI. Then, a teen goes missing. But why would his sister lie and say he was dead?
We told you to tell us the body was Williams.
All new Without a Trace after CSI, CBS tonight.
I won't say I never think about what happened between us, but I push it out of my mind. I push it out of my mind with every ounce of strength I have.
Well, you're a lot stronger than I am. I think about us all the time, Jessica. I want you. No, more than that. I love you, Jessica. I love you.
No. You say you love me. You want me. But that's only because I've made it perfectly clear you can't have me.
You say that doesn't mean I believe it.
Just stop, okay? Can't do this. I can never love you, Marshall. I will never love you back. I can never love a man who's supposed to uphold the law but instead serves a criminal. Even if that were to change.
Yes.
It wouldn't matter. I've discussed this with Paul. No deal. I'll see you in court.
Hey, have you seen my mother?
Gee, for an instant there, I thought you were actually here to do that inventory you've been ignoring.
Oh, look, I know I've let a few things pile up, but I've been doing something very important.
Oh, I see.
No, really, I will get to the inventory, I promise, but first I've got to find my mother. I have something very
important that's going on. See, I get that. But for me, something important would be the business that I built. With my sweat, with my hard labor, the business that you insisted on owning right alongside me. So now that you're part owner, why aren't you partly interested in what's going on here?
I am interested. Of course I'm interested. Look, Isaac, I can't apologize enough, but yesterday was Paul's arraignment, and
You
if
know,
I
I
don't
wanted to go to Paul's court appearance too, but I had things to do. Here, so did you. Obviously, this place is more important to me than it is to you. And I don't like what that says about us.
Well, you're right. Okay, you're right. I haven't been pulling my weight around here. But it's like ever since I saw Brandy's body laying there, it's just...
You know, this started way before what happened to Brandy. Way before your mom ran for DA. When you started trying to dig up dirt on Marshall Travers. Messing with surveillance equipment. And now there's all this talk about tapes. And something's going on between you and your mom that you won't talk about. I'm in the dark, Bonnie, and I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
You know, something, whatever it is that's going on, is pulling you away from me. I'm also starting to get some weird vibes about Ben.
What about Ben?
I don't know. But I'm getting the distinct feeling that something's about to hurt him really bad. And since my brother is the most decent human being that I know in this world, I can't let that happen. So what's the deal, Bonnie?
I wish I could talk to you about it. I really do, but honestly, sweetie, you just make it worse.
Do you call that an answer?
Please, look, try to understand here. Someone we know, someone who worked for us, was killed. One of our friends was accused of that crime, Isaac. Now, you know me better than that. I've got to do something to help here.
Correct me if you want, but isn't that a matter for the police?
Yes, but...
Then you have no business sticking your nose in it, do you?
technically, no. But if I...
Good. Then I trust we understand each other.
Isaac, I have to make a quick run, really quick.
I don't believe this. Didn't we just...
Yes, we did. I heard what you said. Did I agree with it? I don't know, but what I do know is that... And I'm so sorry for this, but I have to go. I have to, but I'll be back as soon as possible, I promise.
Bonnie!
Let's give him a bell Keep going, Lance, keep going. You're doing good, you're doing good.
Team. Don't get so bent. It was an accident. Yeah. Okay, right.
Where is your mother?
Shopping.
She's at the JCPenney Saturday one-day only sale. Huge savings of 20 to 60% store-wide. Plus, extra special doorbuster deals before noon. It's all inside. JCPenney.
Need proof that Scoop Away's new odor fighters control odor better than Tidy Cats?
Ha! Scoop Away. Control stinky odors better.
Oh boy. You're from Chef Boyardee. Oh boy. You possess a roadie. Oh boy. Pepperoni, lots of cheese, make it ravioli, please avoid. For Chef Boyardee.
Check it out. Cheesy ravioli that tastes like pepperoni pizza. That's what you get with new pepperoni pizzazzaroli. It's positively pizza-rific.
Oh
thank goodness.
For Chef Boyardee.
Try new cheesy burger too.
Leaks. Help stop them before they start. No diaper does it better than Huggies Ultra Trim. No leak is a good leak. Stop that leak. No diaper does it better than Huggies Ultra Trim. No leak is a good leak.
I just found out a cold sore is actually caused by a herpes virus. My doctor told me about powerful prescription medication to attack the virus. So as soon as I feel my cold sore coming on, I'm prepared.
Ask your doctor today.
A smile starts within.
Here's to finding your glass more than half full. May the light and delicate layers of a Rocher always take you by surprise. Rocher, see what unfolds.
Now there's a patch designed to come off at night so nicotine can't disturb your sleep. Introducing the 16-hour step-down patch from Nicotrol. It helps you beat cigarettes one craving at a time. And with Nicotrol, you're twice as likely to succeed than with cold turkey. The new Nicotrol 16-hour step-down patch helps beat cigarettes one craving at a time.
This week,
You murdered your own son.
the Santos family explodes.
You're not gonna get forgiveness from me. You're the one who should be dead.
Go ahead, big man. Kill me!
Now, their reign of death and destruction continues
If she knows that I'm still alive, she will come after me and she'll finish me off.
on Guiding Light.
I am so sick of you, Allison. Look at I like ultimate at boarding. Oh, you don't have to break it up.
Hey, this is a sport, not a smackdown.
What is with you two? I'm sorry. I'm just so tired and hungry. And if I don't get something to eat soon, I'm gonna faint.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, I'm sorry too, Lucy.
Much better. I'll take you guys back to my place. We can get something to eat and get cleaned up. By the way, as a cheerleader, you're not half bad. Hey, let's hear it for these guys stepping in for us at the last minute. Are they great or what?
Hear that? You can have a new career. Yeah, why fix motorcycles if you can be a rabbit?
Oh, good. Hey, you guys tell anybody about this, and you are so dead.
He didn't get the license plate number because the plates were covered with mud, and I'm sure that Aaron made sure of that.
Yeah, we're building up quite a network of informants, aren't we, Hal? Sleazy motel clerks, gas station attendants, and we're getting close to nowhere fast.
Well, I have to admit it's taken longer to track them than I thought, but I have a theory, Craig.
I'm listening.
Well, it's bound to get cold soon. The kids are exposed, sleeping outside. They've got to be feeling it.
You think they're going south for warmer weather?
Eventually.
Florida?
Probably. We'll try Maryland first. We'll take it from there. I'll do anything you say, Craig. I don't want Lucy out there one more day. I want this over as much as you do, especially with the people back home beginning to buy into this lie that Will started that fire and is not telling the truth about it. I'm not going to let that fly.
Well, then, we will check every state university, college, and halfway house from here to Florida. And they're bound to run out of options sooner or later.
Let's make sure that we're there when they do.
Look, they let you back in here already. You've got to give this a rest. Hey, guard!
Just stop it, please, Paul.
Get out of here.
I am a duchess, and apparently that carries some weight around here. Now stop your crying, so I've got some news. Has my mother been by to see you yet?
No. Apparently she's decided to let me rot.
Okay, well, she's going to love what I have to tell her, and so are you. The events manager at the Lakeview recognizes Stenbeck as Dracula picture. Oh, come on, Paul. This is the closest we've gotten to placing James at the crime scene. Can I at least get a smile?
Thanks.
Ah, gratitude. Well, it's good to see you haven't completely abandoned your civility.
Why are you doing all this?
I can't stand the hold that man has on this town. He is a murderer, Paul. He has engineered his own son's imprisonment, not to mention he has a tape that could potentially ruin my mother's entire life. Oh, and I should also mention he called me a little girl and told me I should go back playing behind the bar, which really...
Wait, when was this? When was this?
Oh, I didn't tell you?
No, when I saw what you did in the courtroom, I told you. I specifically told you never to talk to that man again under any circumstances. Now, what happened?
I was kind of spying on him, and I kind of got caught.
Bonnie, do you want to die? Do you want to die? Because that's exactly what will mysteriously happen if you keep this up. And knowing my father, he'll find a way to pin your murder on me. So you've got to stop flashing his photo around. You understand me? He's on to you.
Oh, Paul, a man like Stenbeck doesn't take me seriously. I'm barely a blip on the radar. All he sees me as some hot-headed barmaid.
No. He knows you're a lot more than that.
Fine. I'll be careful.
I've let you stay long enough, ma'am. Visiting hours really are over.
Okay. I was getting ready to leave anyway. Yeah, before Isaac kills me. Hang in there.
I guess I can't stop you.
Nope.
Hey, Bonnie. And there are a lot of people, including me, that like having you in our lives, so be careful, all right?
I spoke to Jessica.
Uh-huh. And how is our beautiful legal eagle?
She refused to cut a deal for Paul.
She wants to take her chances in court.
It would seem so.
So you've lost your powers of persuasion.
It would seem so.
I see. You know, trials are so boring. It's a pity she wants to go to court. I've done everything in my power to avoid a trial. But if it's court she wants, court she will get. And I'm sure that justice will be done. Especially with you at the bar. Carry on. Oh, Marshal, the little Duchess McKechnie has become a problem that I would like to eliminate. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Jessica Griffin. Is Jessica Griffin here?
What's your problem, pal?
It's okay, officer. I know him. Isaac, what do you think you're doing?
I came down here to ask you the same thing.
What do you mean?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to get to the bottom of it. You're going to level with me.
About what?
About whatever it is that you're hiding, because I'm not trying to get in your business, but it's tearing me and Bonnie apart, and I can't have that. And I love her too much.
You know, you're starting to sound like Ben, and I'm going to tell you what I told him.
Save it. Ben may be willing to believe that nothing's wrong, but I know better. And I've known better for a long time.
These things are amazing.
Introducing Saran disposable cutting sheets.
No more worrying about...
Robert Hansen. He gave his love